Deadpool 2 premiered in May of 2018 and it was directed by David Leitch and saw the return of most of the cast from the first movie, such as Ryan Reynolds as Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool, the Merc with a Mouth. But the film also featured Josh Brolin as Cable, Zazie Beetz as Domino, and Julian Dennison as Russell. Guys, I just saw Deadpool and Wolverine this weekend. I'm really excited to talk about it. But first, today we are going to be talking about Deadpool 2. Now, this review will have some spoilers from the first film. So if you do not want spoilers for the first film at all, if you haven't seen it, here is your warning. But with that said, let's do this. Maximum effort. After Vanessa is killed, Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool, loses the will to live, but can't die despite numerous attempts. Soon, a mutant soldier with a cybernetic arm from the future known as Cable arrives on a mission to kill a young mutant named Russell. Deadpool forms a team called X-Force to save Russell from Cable, believing that saving Russell is the solution to his problems. Just like the first one, I thought this was a fun movie, though I wasn't as impressed with the story as I was the first one. And yeah, based from the summary, it is a little Terminator-esque. I thought the action and the humor for the most part was better than the first movie. Sure, they either revisited or added to certain jokes or gags from the first movie, but it was still funny nonetheless, although I did feel like there was a couple of funny moments near the end that was kind of dragging on a bit. The fight choreography and cinematography was pretty impressive, and I also liked the James Bond 007 inspired opening credits. I think the part I found the funniest was when they spend a decent amount of time recruiting the X-Force team just to have them horribly die during a skydiving scene. It was gruesome and unexpected, but hilarious. The cast delivered a great performance just like the first one. The story I felt could have been a little better. Now, it wasn't bad or anything, I just wasn't as impressed with it as I was the first movie. The film has some pretty dark tones as well, maybe even more so than the first movie, but it still did a decent job at blending all of the dark and humorous tones together. Now, as far as the pacing goes, it was alright, but it did feel a little convoluted with all the different subplots. Now again, Deadpool 2 is not a bad movie at all. It just didn't hit the same notes that the first movie did, but it's still a good fun time nonetheless. I thought the jokes were a little better, and I enjoyed the fight scene between Deadpool and Cable, and enjoyed all the scenes with Juggernaut. Even though it was all CGI, I did like this version of Juggernaut. It was very comic book accurate. I'm going to give Deadpool 2 a B+. But that's going to do it for my review of Deadpool 2. Guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope that you enjoyed the review. And if you did, be sure to hit that like button. And if you're new to my channel and enjoying my content, then please consider hitting that subscribe button. And also be sure to stay tuned for my review coming very, very soon of Deadpool and Wolverine. But guys, thanks so much again. I'll see you next time.